Okay, this is one of my very favorite demonstrations to show you about how well our Norwex cloths work and how they really do collect everything off the surface that you're cleaning up, leaving your surface clean. So what I have here is I'm going to be doing a demonstration using raw chicken as protein. I'm going to be testing it using protein test strips. The reason why I use protein is because it doesn't need to be cultured for 24 hours. Hopefully you watched the Andy Does It Work video because that showed you how Norwex stands up to E. coli. But I'm going to use protein here, so I've got chicken that I use in my demonstrations, my in-home demonstrations, and then I have these protein testing swabs. This is what the health department is going to use when they come to a restaurant to test for cleanliness. Protein is the most difficult substance to remove from a surface, usually ends up sticky and gross. So if the protein is cleaned up, then everything else is going to be gone as well. Okay, so I'm going to test this area so you can see that it is in fact dirty. And this is going to turn purple. It's starting to turn gray. Let it sit there for a second. Now show you a little bit closer. You can see it is getting gray, and I'll let this sit here while it continues to activate. And then I'm going to use my kitchen cloth. Now I use the kitchen cloth in my kitchen just because it's a different weave than the EnviroCloth. It's the same microfiber, same silver, but inside it has this nice woven pattern, so it rinses really easily and it also dries easily. So in between wiping down all your counters, you're going to rinse it out, hang it up to dry. By the next mealtime, it's going to be dry again, whereas the EnviroCloth is going to take about 24 hours to dry. So this is a more manageable size for your kitchen as well. So I'm going to use this to just clean up that area, and then to show you that it's not going to transfer anything to another part of the counter. We'll just clean this whole thing. As you can see, this is getting more and more purple. This is the one that we tested the chicken with. So now I'm going to take my new swab and I'm going to test everywhere that I cleaned up, the chicken area, the clean area, and all around. And this one is going to stay bright green. Can you see that there? That's pretty cool, huh? So this one's bright green, clean, purple, not clean. Clean your kitchen with water. So enjoy. Okay, I'm back with one more little message about the kitchen cloth. Here's the example of our green, clean, purple, not clean. So they're still there, still working. So the kitchen cloth, one reason why I was totally addicted to paper towels is because I refused to use a cloth in my kitchen. That just was stinky. Day one, you know, it would last maybe a day, and it doesn't matter if you boil it, bleach it, whatever. It's not going to lose that gross smell. So I never used them in my kitchen. I only ever used paper towels, but was going through those like water. So having the Norwex kitchen cloth has been a huge money saver for me because I no longer have to pay for paper towels. And this is going to work throughout your kitchen day in and day out. And you're not going to have to wash this, but maybe every 4 to 7 days, depending on how much you cook in your kitchen. I cook a ton. I have 4 kids. Every meal is homemade pretty much, so I'm in my kitchen a lot. So my cloth usually lasts 4 days, and then I trade it out for a new one. And so I have 2 kitchen cloths that rotate throughout the week, and then I throw everything in the laundry on day 7. So just for you to know, as you move forward and kind of look and see how much you're going to want to put this in your home and how many you might need.